Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6.
How do patients heal when medical trust is broken? An Apple Valley News Now investigation exposes gaps between policy and practice in patient protection.
Plus, justice for Richard Lenhart moves forward in court as the trial enters week 2. The new evidence emerging from the state.
Another story we are following for you. New life arrives in an unexpected place. The roadside delivery that had state troopers rushing to help a family in need.
And from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin, we've got pretty quiet weather tonight, but we have big changes on the way. I'll tell you all about those coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And thank you so much for joining us here midweek for Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It's November the 12th. Right off the top here at 6 o'clock, breaking news. Both chambers of Congress have now voted to end the longest ever federal shutdown, sending a funding bill to reopen the government to President Trump for his signature.
The House voted right around 5:30 our time to give final approval to a short-term bill to reopen the government after a record 43 days, ending a 6-week bitter stalemate over the fate of an Obamacare program loathed by Republicans. That final vote, 222 to 209. Well, we are entering week 2 now of the trial for the murder of school bus driver Richard Lenhart, who was stabbed to death while on the job in 2021.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes you into the courtroom as 3 witnesses took the stand.
In a case that rocked the Tri-Cities back in 2021, 38-year-old Joshua Davis stands trial for the murder of 72-year-old Richard Lenhart, a Pasco school bus driver who was picking up students from Longfellow Elementary School. As the trial continued Wednesday morning, the state called up 3 witnesses to testify, starting with a parent who recorded a video at the scene.
Then I went back into my car.
Después volví hacia donde estaba el autobús.
Then I turned and looked towards where the bus was.
Miré que todos los niños corrían.
I started seeing the children were all running.
This is one of the 2 videos the parent took at the scene. Both show students being escorted off the bus after the crime happened. The state called the case's lead detective to testify as well.
Detective, take a moment and review Exhibit 43. Do you recognize it?
I do.
And what is that?
This is the letter that I recovered on the second time I returned to the house.
Detective Lee says she searched the house multiple times, with the letter being a key piece of evidence. It reads, "If you're reading this, then I've murdered children." The state's 3rd witness was a doctor who performed a mental state time and effects evaluation on Davis, although his testimony was interrupted for the court's lunch recess. The trial continues tomorrow at the Franklin County Courthouse starting at 8:30 a.m. Reporting from Pasco, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
The defense argues Davis was dealing with mental health issues at the time and has been diagnosed with schizophrenia.
As we are in the middle of the week now, let's get to your first alert weather forecast.
Absolutely. It was a great day today and hopefully a beautiful night ahead. Let's check in with Stacy.
We kind of had it all today, Wendy and Austin. A little bit of fog this morning, then we had some sunshine, then we had those clouds moving in. Pretty quiet as we look outside right now. Dust Level Skycam looking at I-182 there in Pasco. 47 degrees, that humidity up there again, pretty high. That means we could see the potential for some fog. Our sunset tonight was at 4:27. It's getting dark so early. All right, temperatures, everybody through the area sitting in the 40s tonight. The good news is we're not going to see temperatures down below freezing, but we are going to see some dense fog once again, and especially in the foothills of the Blues, but we will see it widespread a little bit later. You'll see about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning that fog starts to develop here from Walla Walla into Connell up towards Moses Lake. Later on, the impacts will be 395 up to I-90 by Ritzville. There was a big crash earlier this week. due to the fog, so do drive safe out there if you encounter that dense fog tomorrow morning. Overnight lows, we're going to be down in the 30s and 40s. You'll start to see those showers in the Cascades, foggy conditions, and cloudy around our neck of the woods. Showers on the way, patchy to dense fog, breezy to gusty winds. Those are going to pick up tomorrow. We're also tracking some mountain snow as we head towards the weekend. I'll give you all the details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, thanks. Now to a crime alert. A car driving with no tires led the Benton County Sheriff's Department on a chase, resulting in a pit maneuver to stop the car from escaping. It happened near I-182 and Queensgate Drive around 9:30 Monday night when a deputy pulled over a car driving on its rims. The sheriff's office says that it confirmed with dispatch that 3 people in the vehicle were linked to thefts from earlier that evening. But when the deputy tried to take them into custody, they drove off, leading to the deputy to perform a pit maneuver to stop the car. Authorities say 3 people were taken into custody by Kennewick police without any problems.
Well, how about this? Imagine rushing to the hospital when suddenly a surprise visitor decides to make their grand entrance right on the side of a busy highway. That's exactly what happened in Pasco, where a baby was born in the unexpected place.
So new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia takes us to the heart of a rare and heartwarming story. A mother and father caught in an extraordinary moment, welcoming their newborn beside a bustling intersection.
It was just past 11 p.m. Tuesday when troopers were alerted to an urgent situation at Highway 395 and Sagemore Road. State Trooper Daniel Mosqueda shares that a husband and his pregnant wife were on their way to the hospital, but the baby couldn't wait.
By the time our trooper showed up from the office, it was pretty much a done deal. I believe it was the father who ended up delivering the baby, and then the medic showed up, and it was a healthy baby. There was nothing out of the ordinary other than the fact that they didn't make it to the hospital.
Mosqueda reminds us all that moments like these call for extra caution on the roads. When you see a vehicle pulled over, give it room.
You never know what's going on, and if you can provide that lane of space, it will make everybody safer.
If you ever find yourself in a similar fast-moving and unusual situation, Trooper Mosqueda has some advice.
In circumstances like this, if you can, please try to take the next exit so you're not on the shoulder of the state route or highway or a busy roadway. But we also understand sometimes you can't. I mean, it's baby's coming, the baby's coming, right? You can't stop that.
And one more crucial tip: always have 911 on the line. Keep them informed about your location and the situation to ensure help arrives swiftly. Reporting from Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
That kid will have quite the story, right? Well, we're told everyone is safe and sound. Trooper Mosqueda credits Franklin County Public Hospital District Number 1 and dispatchers at CCOM, along with Franklin County Sheriff's Office for their quick and compassionate assistance.
Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. Our Apple Valley News Now investigates special report. Behind the White Coat is coming at you next.
But first, we also have your weather forecast. We want to give you these live looks from around our region. Beautiful night on tap. What's ahead? Stacey's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome to KVH Orthopedics. Welcome to KVH Orthopedics, now in our newly renovated space that's modern and welcoming, with appointments available when you need them. Our state-of-the-art facility and advanced technology provide expert diagnostic and surgical care. Our team is with you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you love. Experience the next level of orthopedic care at KVH. Schedule your appointment today. Kittitas Valley Healthcare, your home for health.
In a town by the lake on a crisp winter night, holiday lights sparkle, a beautiful sight. A cruise to the North Pole, cocoa in hand, a feeling of joy throughout the land. Fireworks bursting, the grand Christmas tree, rooms with treats for both you and me. One December, I just might proclaim, let's move Christmas to Coeur d'Alene.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
It matters late at night. It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex.
Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have convenient locations right in your neighborhood with pharmacists ready to get to know you.
Where you get your medicine matters.
Locally owned and operated, Fable has quickly become one of the Tri-Cities' favorite dining destinations for lunch, brunch, and dinner. Now offering breakfast 7 days a week starting at 7 a.m. Farm to table, savory to sweet, and everything in between. Fable Craft Bar, your all-day dining destination starting with breakfast at 7 a.m. 7 days a week. On the river, north end of Columbia Center Boulevard.
We're happy to gift you and your organization $1,000.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. It does your heart good. There's no doubt. Constantly. There's always something going on.
To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I win. Are we there yet?
Soon.
What about now? Hey, Dad!
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, with coverage that moves with you, you're free to enjoy your dreams.
Isn't this the dream, Grandpa?
Bundle life and save up to 43% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Tonight, multiple civil lawsuits are raising questions about patient safety and oversight in women's health care. Austin Reed talked with attorneys, advocates, and local leaders about what these filings could mean for the future of medical accountability.
The lawsuits center on a longtime Tri-Cities OBGYN, and they claim that both the doctor and the hospital system failed to protect patients. But beyond the legal fight, this is also sparking a conversation about how to rebuild trust in healthcare. When you make an appointment with your doctor, it's about more than just your schedule. The relationship between patient and doctor should be about respect and, above all, trust. Trust that you are getting information or doing things that will help you live a happy and healthy life. But what happens when that trust is shattered?
My life will never be the same. I don't view doctors the same. I don't view medical procedures the same. I question everything, and I don't view intimacy the same anymore.
The National Institutes of Health, commonly referred to as the NIH, says there isn't a lot of data that measures the extent of sexual abuse of patients by their doctors. The reason? It goes largely underreported. Patients oftentimes are consumed by guilt, shame, even shock that it happened to them. Rosanna Herrera is the program director of SARC in the Tri-Cities. SARC provides advocacy and support to survivors of crime.
Some may even question themselves and wonder if they are overreacting. Did I think, is this something, should I say anything? How is my feeling valid?
Another factor, the NIH says even when sexual misconduct by a licensed physician is reported, very few cases are acted upon, leaving victims even more vulnerable.
That healing journey is different for each person. They may not want to go get medical care in the future. They may feel like or prolong accessing medical care because they are worried about their experience.
The topic has been put front and center locally after a Richland doctor and surgeon is under investigation by the Washington Medical Commission after being accused of having inappropriate boundaries and unprofessional conduct, including that of a sexual nature toward his patients. For more than 2 decades, Dr. Mark Mulholland practiced OBGYN in Richland, affiliated with Cadleck Regional Medical Center and its Associated Physicians for Women clinic. Since July, dozens of women have filed civil lawsuits accusing him of sexual misconduct and performing procedures without consent.
He performed a surgery that I had no idea he had done.
According to the statement of charges from the Washington Medical Commission, Dr. Mulholland is accused of commenting about patients' bodies, like body shaming them for being overweight, or making sexual comments about women's body parts, like their breasts and vaginas. Patients say Dr. Mulholland would also comment about their sexual activity at length that didn't relate to a medical purpose, and some patients even accuse him of touching, rubbing, or grabbing them inappropriately. The women involved in these lawsuits say their experiences left lasting trauma, claims that are now part of the civil filings.
I tend to be vigilant, more so now, but I also understand, I've done enough work to understand that this experience isn't isolated.
Attorneys representing the women say these accounts reflect warning signs seen in other states.
I just settled the largest doctor-patient sexual abuse case in Illinois' history against an OBGYN in Chicago. My father lives in Richland, and I graduated from Camican High School. And my dad sent me the article about Mulholland being under investigation by the Washington Medical Board.
Holder and co-counsel Elizabeth Hanley have filed multiple suits arguing the healthcare system failed to protect patients.
When you are giving birth or when you're getting information about one of the most intimate but a very important part of your body, you need to be safe.
It's not just Dr. Mulholland under fire. It's also Cadleck Regional Medical Center. Attorneys for the women say the hospital failed to protect patients, and the State Medical Commission says complaints made about Dr. Mulholland's behavior toward patients and staff were often rationalized, normalized, and minimized, meaning patients say they weren't taken seriously. Cadleck Regional Medical Center declined to comment on the pending litigation, but confirmed Dr. Mulholland is not currently practicing at their clinic. Dr. Mulholland has not been criminally charged. We asked the Richland Police Department if they have an active investigation regarding Dr. Mulholland. They did not provide specific records, but did tell us some records we requested are part of an active investigation. According to a 2016 nationwide investigation by the U.S. National Practitioner Data Bank, found that for the thousands of medical board orders for doctors who were disciplined for having a sex-related offense of a patient since 1999, found more than one-half were still licensed to practice. Furthermore, the same analysis shows that medical boards did not discipline 70% of the physicians who had peer review sanctions or malpractice payments made on their behalf due to sexual misconduct. Advocates say even as these cases move through civil court, there's an urgent need to rebuild trust in healthcare.
They aren't sure where to go. They aren't sure who to talk to, who's safe. A victim service center like SARC is the place that is helpful for them to access services that they need, to help them know what options they have. And if they want to make a complaint to the hospital or medical facility, they could. If they wanted to go to the medical board, they could.
Statewide, Washington now requires written consent for pelvic exams on unconscious patients. Hospitals are also reinforcing chaperone policies and staff training.
I'm not in this for myself. I'm in this to speak up for the women who don't want to come forward, who don't want to speak up, who are afraid to speak up, who did speak up but yet got ignored, who complaints got somehow disappeared. I want to be all those people's voice.
Bottom line, these lawsuits are about more than one doctor. They are about accountability, trust, and making sure patient safety is never just a policy on paper. And SARC says anyone who believes they have experienced sexual misconduct in a medical setting can call their 24-hour confidential hotline. That number is on our website. The lawsuits against Dr. Mulholland are still pending. The Washington Medical Commission has ordered the doctor to restrictions in his practice, as he is not to engage in the practice of medicine with any biologically female patient or those who identify as female, including in a consulting role. Dr. Mulholland's license to practice is currently active. Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now, investigates.
If you have a story you would like for us to investigate, be sure and send us an email. Just write to investigates@applevalleynewsnow.com. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look outside by our sky cam at Hannum Ridge into Yakima. Things are pretty quiet. I was noticing the freeway looks a lot less crowded now. 46 degrees. Our humidity starting to ramp up there at 76%. We could see some valley fog in and around the Yakima or the lower Yakima Valley. Here is that system starting to move onshore into Oregon to the Olympic Peninsula, but we're seeing mostly clouds and a little bit of slight rain showers out there. That's going to probably limit your view of the northern lights. So here comes the system tomorrow. It moves up from the south upper level system, bringing lots of moisture and even some snow showers. Now, the storm's kind of panning out to be a little more active in Northern California. This is that band of showers we're going to see tomorrow evening and afternoon. But once that moves out, things get considerably much more quiet and more active across the Sierra Nevada. What we will see from this locally will be these gusty winds from 20 to 40 miles an hour, depending on where you are, for Thursday night and into Friday. So batten down the hatches there and get ready for the rain showers. We have an 80% chance here in Yakima. There's still a light chance of showers on and off through the weekend, but more than likely staying dry. 60% chance of rain tomorrow for Tri-Cities and again, varying chances into the weekend. How much rain? Well, not a lot right here in this little block. Lower elevations, less than 1/10 of an inch. Up in the mountains, though, they could gather up to a little over an inch in the Cascades and a little less than that for the Blues. Let's take a look at Futurecast, where we're seeing those showers developing tonight across the Cascade Mountains, staying that way. As we get into our Thursday, we'll see those rain showers start to pass down the valley. Could see a few of those trigger through the Tri-Cities in the morning or even by lunchtime. And this is going to be kind of on and off throughout the day. Stronger showers, more showers picking up in the evening. So once again, active weather pretty much all day. Count on rain on and off. Now we are tracking snow at pass level across the Cascades. We were thinking a lot more, and we've kind of backed down some of those totals. So a little bit lighter on the snowfall, more like rainfall. So check the pass reports as you go through the passes, as we will see a little bit of modest snow in those areas. For tonight, our temperatures are going to be down in the 30s and 40s with some patchy fog along the foothills of the Blues into the Columbia Basin and out towards the Ellensburg area. Extended forecast. There's your showers, your breezy winds. We go from the 50s to the 60s, back to the 50s, and then to the 40s as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll start to see much cooler weather coming our way. Right now, our temperatures have been staying about average. As we get closer to 60 degrees, that's above average. Let's take a look at Ellensburg, where we'll see those rain showers. Temperatures there in the 50s dropping into the 40s, and the overnight lows staying above freezing until we get to Sunday night. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. Some breezy to gusty winds, and look for some fog, kind of like you guys had this morning in Walla Walla, which could bring down visibility for drivers in the area. And in Hermiston, we stay in the 50s, pretty close to 60 on Saturday, and those 40-degree temps ramping up for Wednesday. So pretty good fall weather, and our puddle forecast is looking good for the kids tomorrow.
All right, get the boots ready, kiddo.
I'm excited
That's right.
to see the graphics for this.
The puddle forecast?
The puddle forecast,
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
this should be good.
Can the girl send me a video?
We need some puddles, and yeah, we
Some
can
puddle.
probably
Okay,
send a video.
we're working
we'll
on
see.
it.
We'll see. We'll get that in the works. All right, still ahead.
They don't care about us. They treat us like dogs. They treat us like animals.
It began as a viral video. Now a Hillsborough teenager's city council testimony is turning into action.
Bath Fitter does showers? That's right.
We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Atomic Health pays me to do the in-home, I guess, nursing or the things I do to help out, so we don't need a nurse. Meds, cooking, cleaning, getting them to doctor's appointments, picking up prescriptions, whatever else needs to be done. So at least once a month or whenever I need her, Sarah, or whatever nurse is available, comes to our house. If I have a worry that I'm not sure if he needs to go to the doctor, she comes and advises me and does an assessment and tells me if there's anything I need to do different, or I don't know that I could do this without him.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores are racing to win the final year-end countdown by giving you the best deal they've got. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Honda, let's find your way home.
That works.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team.
At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems.
And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
A teenager's heartfelt plea before an Oregon City Council is now going viral.
They don't care about us. They treat us like dogs. They treat us like animals.
16-year-old Manny Chavez's emotional testimony about the impacts of ICE in the community at a Hillsborough City Council meeting last week is already making an impact on his community. He says he didn't prepare and he never knew his words would go so far, but he knew he had to speak up. Since the meeting, Chavez has started a fundraiser to create a Hillsborough Immigration Support Fund, which he says will support families impacted by the increased ICE arrests in the area with financial and legal help. The Trump administration says the ICE operations targeting undocumented immigrants are needed because of their, quote, significant threats to national security and public safety.
In lighter news, the penny is suffering the same fate as the dodo bird or the 8-track player. After 238 years, the U.S. Mint produced its last 1-cent coin today. Earlier this year, the president announced that he ordered the nation to stop making the penny, saying that each one costs nearly 4 cents to create. Other coins, including the nickel, dime, and quarter, will remain in circulation. Although the penny already seems obsolete, to some consumers, its removal is causing problems for some merchants who will now have to round prices either up or down.
Which way do you think they're going to go, Austin? I wonder.
All right. Still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, a Thanksgiving tradition that is ensuring holiday meals reach families who need them the most. Stay right here.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I'm a general dentist who focuses on Invisalign, airway dentistry, and early interceptive orthodontics. We have such a diverse group of providers, and they all have their own special subset of skills and area of expertise and things that they really enjoy doing. I mean, we have a really broad variety of skill sets here, and so I think it's really nice to be able to have all that collaboration in-house to be able to treat our patients. I think balance is my biggest accomplishment. I'm a mom of 4 as well, and so that work-life balance I think is my biggest accomplishment. Being able to have a professional career and also balancing that family life, I think to me feels like a pretty big accomplishment.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
When tragedy strikes, don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Right now, all LG appliances are on sale. Save big on ranges, dishwashers, and laundry sets. Shop smart appliances like this LG fridge, on sale for $17.99. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory so you can get your dessert plans back on track. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Dear First Place, experts agree Toyota value can't be beat. Drivers agree Toyota quality rides long and strong. Add hybrid choices like no other, and you'll win the long game by a country mile. Toyota. Toyota is KBB's best resale value brand 5 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
All across America.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
And right here in the Northwest, wherever we are.
Man, it's good to be home.
Good Morning Northwest and GMA, the #1 way to start your day.
Good morning, Northwest.
Next ET, Dancing with the Stars turns 20. We're in the ballroom with all the past and present faves. Plus, George Clooney and Adam Sandler bring Jay Kelly to Hollywood.
It's not so bad.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
Giving more children in Washington a strong start in early learning. Why the executive director of the Ballmer Group believes it will expand opportunity and promote economic mobility.
Plus, honoring those who answered the call to serve. How wreaths across America and you can ensure every veteran is recognized.
Those stories and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Well, thanks for staying with us. Good evening, everybody. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redmond. We've made it to the middle of the week. Thanksgiving's getting closer.
Oh, my goodness. I know. It's time to start talking about the holidays, isn't it?
It is. And with the holidays comes cooler weather.
All right. So let's find out what our temperatures are looking like now and what they will be tonight with Stacey Lee.
That's right. We have a pretty mild night out there. We're in the 40s. Some of us still sitting close to 50 degrees. And we're going to stay in the upper 30s and lower 40s overnight. So not too bad. It's pretty quiet right now, but it's not going to last, guys. Things are going to change. Live look outside in the Tri-Cities and here in Kennewick. Looks like they got something going on tonight at Kamiakin. Winds are light at 7. The humidity, 86%. I'm keeping my eye on that. because once again, we could see that fog moving into our area. We had some very dense fog in Walla Walla with some dense fog advisories, but be prepared for that tomorrow morning. Here's what it shows up on our Futurecast fog map. You can see fog developing here all the way out to Connell, up to Ritzville, Moses Lake, and then growing on that I-395 and I-90 corridor. Should start to move on out by about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So here's what your day is looking like out the door. Temperatures not too bad. We're well above freezing in the morning, but look for some shower chances on and off throughout the day. So depending on where you're at, your temperatures aren't bad. So get ready for those showers, the patchy fog, breezy and gusty winds also. It'll start out a little breezy in some areas tomorrow morning. The gusty winds will pick up in the afternoon, and we're tracking some mountain snow. I'll tell you how much we're expecting to get there. Austin, Wendy?
Thank you, Stacy. The city of Pasco and the Columbia Basin Veterans Center are teaming up this year to bring wreaths across America to Pasco. The executive director for the Columbia Basin Veterans Center says this is a tradition he's been a part of for many years. He says it's all about bringing people and families in the community together to honor veterans. He also adds it's a very special way for veterans to stop and see those they love because you place a wreath on each veteran's plot. If you are looking to get involved, it is December 13th at 9 a.m. at the Sunset Garden Cemetery Memorial.
They're looking for people to sponsor a wreath. And so you can go online, you can even bring money here, or if you designate it, we'll make sure it gets to them. But them getting enough wreaths is crucial. And I know right now they're looking to get sponsors for wreaths. So we'll be a connecting point for you if that's something you want to do.
He says it's important to raise enough wreaths to ensure every veteran gets one. We'll have an address on our Apple Valley News Now website where you can go to sponsor a wreath if you are interested.
Other news tonight, the state of Washington is making a historic investment in early childhood education.
Governor Bob Ferguson announced a new partnership today with the Ballmer Group that will open thousands of new preschool spots for low-income families.
New at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen explains how this multi-billion-dollar grant will change lives for years to come.
Governor Bob Ferguson announces a gift aimed at giving more children a strong start.
ECAP offers free preschool for low-income children ages 3 and 4. This is a wonderful program that the state has had in place for quite some time. Obviously, we're experiencing significant budget challenges.
That's where the Ballmer Group, led by former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer and his wife Connie, steps in, committing to fund up to 10,000 additional preschool seats for Washington's Early Childhood Education and Assistance Program, or ECAP, over the next 10 years.
High-quality early childhood education is one of the most powerful tools we have to expand opportunity and promote economic mobility.
ECAP now serves about 14,000 low-income children. The new funding could add 2,000 next year and reach more than $1 billion in support over the next decade.
When we invest in early care and education, we're investing in the future of our state.
ECAP began in 1985 providing free preschool and family support for families below 36% of the state's median income. Governor Ferguson says the next step is legislation to create an account for the grant funds, expanding access while maintaining existing state-funded seats. Officials hope to start enrolling more students as early as next year, kicking off a decade of growth in early learning. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Dan, the Ballmer Group's investment is expected to be one of the largest philanthropic contributions ever made to early learning in Washington state.
To find out if you qualify, just head on over to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. In Kennewick, one local organization is making sure hundreds of families have a complete holiday meal. Each year, Lutheran Community Services Northwest puts together Thanksgiving dinner baskets just filled with all the fixins. This is for families receiving support through their mental and behavioral health programs. Along with dozens of volunteers, LCS-NW expects to provide more than 200 complete holiday meals this year.
We want to make sure that not only do they get what they need for Thanksgiving, for the holiday, but also we know food insecurities are high right now, and so we want to make sure that they get extra so they have enough to last for the whole weekend.
Lutheran Community Services staff and volunteers will pack the baskets November 23rd and distribute them the next day, bringing a little extra holiday cheer.
In local sports, Richland High School's girls soccer team has claimed a spot in the state tournament. This marks back-to-back years of making it to state for the Bombers. Their 3-0 win over Ferris in the district playoffs puts them as one of the 16 teams remaining in the 4A bracket. We spoke with the head coach, and he has one word to describe his team.
Actually, a colleague of mine sent me a congratulations text for making state, which was really nice. And the word that they used was resiliency. And so I thought that this team is resilient. So we've had a few losses and some tough games, and at the same time we've had some heart-to-hearts in the locker room and learned to trust each other a little bit more, and then they're bringing that resiliency on the field.
Richland's first round matchup is tonight as they travel on the road to face off against 2-seeded Tahoma. Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30 is just getting started. Up next in this week's Kraken player profile, a veteran leader shows why he is vital to Seattle's success.
Then Stacy's coming back with your full First Alert weather forecast, getting us all ready for some rain on the way. Stay tuned.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Busy day? No worries. Call ahead and order your favorite pizza to go. Quick, easy pickup, slices, salads, and soft drinks. Lunch made simple with our Monday to Friday quick lunch special. Students get $1 off every pizza slice, and school staff enjoy 10% off their orders Monday through Friday until 4 p.m. Gray's Pizza and Bar. Great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
I mean, I could not lose. I was running out of places to put it. Craps, blackjack, slots. It was unreal.
Speaking of unreal, why do you have 6 fingers?
Oh, that. Well, with payouts like this, Northern Quest decided to save money on actors' fees, so I'm actually AI generated.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2025 Ford Bronco Sport goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for just $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Fall weather brings shorter days and warm times indoors with family and friends. So cozy up with warm drinks and comfort food at CG Public House. Enjoy tasty, fresh cuisine, hassle-free meal selections, and make reservations for the legendary Thanksgiving buffet. Prime rib is served Friday and Saturday nights for pure, uncomplicated deliciousness. CG Public House and Catering is committed to keeping it real. Real ingredients, real food, real hospitality. Call today to order your hassle-free meals for Thanksgiving.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend. So happy together. And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance when you need a friendly, reliable electrician. Be sure your home's electrical system is safe and functioning properly with a safety inspection. Call Vance to schedule your appointment or book online today.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Veteran leader and alternate captain Jaden Schwartz is back on the score sheet for the Seattle Kraken.
After a 6-game scoring drought, he snapped the streak Sunday with a clutch goal against Dallas, continuing to drive the Kraken's top 6 offense.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable shares why the Kraken rely on the leadership of Schwartz.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
He's one of the veteran leaders for the Seattle Kraken, and last game, he got back on the score sheet. This is Jaden Schwartz. The alternate captain snapped a 6-game goal drought Sunday with this first period tally against the Dallas Stars. It's the 5th goal of the season for Schwartz, who now has 11 points through 15 games. The Canadian forward is a critical piece of the Kraken offense, skating on the top 6 line alongside Matty Beniers and Capo Caco. Schwartz is still on pace to score over 20 goals for the Kraken this season. As the Kraken look to build on last year's success, they'll rely heavily on the leadership and the scoring punch of number 17, Jaden Schwartz. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Jake, thank you. Schwartz and the Kraken take on the Winnipeg Jets this Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Happy hump day. We made it through the work week, or halfway anyways. To live look outside, Legends Casino Skycam. Calm weather out on the Columbia River tonight. 47 degrees, winds are light, 7 miles per hour. Humidity up there at 86%. We're keeping an eye on that. We'll see some more early morning fog possible in the region. Here comes that system moving in from the south and bringing with it some rain showers, mainly on the west side. We're seeing a few pop-up showers here in some of the mountains around below Ellensburg and Tri-Cities area. We're probably going to stay dry tonight, but that won't be the case tomorrow. Here comes that weather system and pattern continuing up from the south. A little bit of a closer look as we move through the day. The majority of that moves through tomorrow. Once it moves on to the east, we'll have clearing skies. Unsettled with still chances of showers and some mountain snow. With that system coming through, we'll also see those breezy and gusty winds, 20 to 40 miles per hour. Here's your rain chances increasing up to 80% for Yakima, but look at the chances of rain continuing right on through the weekend. So a little unsettled. We'll have periods of sunshine and then some clouds with a few stray showers possible. Very light chances of that. And how much rain do we get? Not a lot. We're talking less than 1/10 of an inch for our lower elevations. The mountains picking up maybe up to an inch there in the Cascades, about 1/4, not even 1/2 an inch there in the Blue. So not too wet with this system, but we are seeing those showers developing overnight tonight in the Cascades, and then that's when things start to shutter off over here to the east in the morning hours, where we're going to see some showers probably in the early morning, maybe a few light sprinkles through midday. We'll get a little bit of a break, and then by the early afternoon, evening, we'll start seeing those showers move through once again. So on and off showers all day long. Keep the umbrella handy. You might need that. Now, we've been tracking and talking about snow across the Cascades. We're reducing some of those levels. However, you'll want to check the past reports before you hit the road this weekend. You may encounter some mixed precip or even a little bit of snow, but very modest amounts through Tuesday. So that is good news for travelers over the weekend. Tonight, we'll see temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Look for fog along the foothills of the Blues, into the basin, and even on up in the Kittitas Valley. And your 7-day planning forecast shows for the breezy winds for the next couple days here in the Tri-Cities. 60s down to the 50s and eventually the 40s. Here's the extended forecast for Yakima, staying in the 50s through Monday. And then we start to cool down as a cold front is going to approach, and we'll see temperatures in the daytime only reaching the upper 40s and those overnight lows in the 20s and 30s. Ellensburg looking wet and staying pretty warm overnight until we get to Sunday into Monday night. That's when that cold front starts to move in, and then you'll see some of those overnight lows dropping into the 20s. Walla Walla staying in the 60s through Saturday, and then we'll see the 50s there. And then you're going to be hitting those 40-degree temps by Tuesday and Wednesday, just like the rest of the region. There's your breezy to gusty winds with rain showers and cooler temperatures next week. So we've been kind of warmish. I'm kind of calling this a warmish November so far. I feel like temperatures have been right about average, and tomorrow I'll map that out and show you where we have landed so far in the month of November, but warmish, but it's not going to stay that way.
Well, I haven't been complaining.
No, it's been fine.
Right? I wear a vest now instead of a jacket, so that's been good.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll change soon enough, right?
Soon enough, it'll be the Ugg boots, 2 layers of socks, the hat with the fur,
all the things. We'll be there. All right, well, coming up, nearly 2 decades later, Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway reunite in a much-anticipated sequel.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Lung disease is very difficult to live with in many ways, and our goal here is to truly live the mission of Good Shepherd, which is patients first, always. Our pulmonology and sleep medicine team is here for you. We're here to provide you world-class care. Please contact us and come to see us. It will be our privilege to serve you.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests and I'm able to talk to them. And I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here spent with us, we're going to make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is going to be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing, making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
Kraken, Jets. Coverage begins at 7 Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
Time for what's trending. Here's a sneak peek at the first teaser for The Devil Wears Prada 2.
That's right. 20th Century Studios released the less than minute-long trailer today. Look at the shoes.
I'm seeing the shoes.
Yeah, fancy red. The teaser begins with Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley. Did they say that right? Priestley, right? Seen walking in a pair of red heels through her fashion magazine's office into an elevator, listening to some Madonna as well. She is soon joined by Anne Hathaway's character Andy, who was the assistant in the first beloved 2006 film.
Miranda tells Andy, took you long enough? Oh, there it is. Look at that. It was almost timed out as perfectly with the video. Yeah. And they put the sunglasses on.
That's right. Other returning cast members for the much anticipated movie include Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci.
Ooh. The Devil Wears Prada 2 hits theaters on May 1st. Man, we couldn't have timed that video perfect.
I should have just stopped talking. I just hadn't seen the video, so I didn't know it was
Wendy,
coming.
that has Girls Night Out written all over it.
I think so. We need to get those sassy high heels out for that night.
That's right.
Yep.
All right,
I won't be joining.
You're not invited.
No, I'm not. Oh, okay. All right. That's okay.
He just scooted over.
I
So that's okay. Scoot.
All right, the leader of Jimmy Kimmel's in-house band has passed away.
Yeah, very
That's
sad
right.
news
His
here.
name was Lito Escobedo. Was also Kimmel's childhood friend.
Yeah, the two grew up together in Las Vegas, Nevada, before he became the band leader of Cleto and the Cletones. So rest in peace to him. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have final weather on the other side.
That's right. A couple of reasons to smile this time.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular are joining forces. The best network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. We are professional grade.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores race to win the final year-end countdown by giving you incredible year-end savings. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Subaru, let's find your way home.
That works.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
And welcome back. We wait for it. Last night was spectacular for weather photos. That's right, your reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen. Yep, the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis. There was a G4 storm going on in the solar system, and that's why it was visible a lot of places across the United States, including Walla Walla. Shelby set that one in. Great photo there. I couldn't stop with one reason to smile. Look at this one. This is from Heather Doyle of Richland. Also got a great photo.
Both
Again,
gorgeous pictures.
Great photos. QR code right there on top of your screen. Easiest way to get your weather photo on TV. All right, real quick, the headlines. Foggy, some rain, and some gusty winds on the way. So there you have it.
Right, well,
We've got it all coming up, and I'll have the puddle forecast for the kids tomorrow.
All right, that'll do it for us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.